I'm going to select a box there, and I'm going to put my Maya on the screen so I can see it. There's some important things to note about Maya. When I select this thing, over on the right hand side, you hopefully have this thing up that says channel box, which can be turned off with these little icons on the top right. It switches this menus all on and off, and it's like, oh my god, what am I doing? I'm lost, what do I do? So we want this one. It's called the channel box. This tells you, translate, where this thing is. See, it has a number. This also tells you things like rotation, if you rotate it, so you can actually use that. That tells you the physical properties of where this thing is in space. It's also going to tell me some other interesting things. If I click it, it has this thing called inputs. This is what we call a history stack. This is everything that's happened to this object. What have I done to this thing so far? I created it. So all it did is make a polycube, and if I click polycube, it tells me it's 1 wide, 1 high, 1 deep. If I was going to make this part of my hand here, and let's say it's kind of square, not the fingers, not the thumb, just the palm part, right? What shape would you say that is? It's kind of square. How thin is it versus how long is it? Does it look like a cube? No. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the size of this thing, and I'm just going to enter. You can either enter numbers in or you could scale it. I'm going to enter 4. Why do you think I'd enter 4? Anybody have any guesses as why I'd enter 4? Okay, so it's 4 wide. It's 1 high. Well, it's probably not quite 1 high, but I can fix some of that. And depth, I'm going to go 4. And what we see right now is one big block here. This thing is called a face. Go to your screen and try this. Any object that's on your screen, hold down the right mouse button, keep it held down, and this little menu will pop up. Edge, vertex, face, UV, object, there's all these different modes. So if I go down to face, what that allows me to do is to select these guys. This is called a face or a polygon. If I go to the left, I go vertex, it's a point. So what that allows me to do is to manipulate this object not as the whole object, but parts of the object. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that for now. I'm just going to leave it on object. I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to change subdivision width to 4. So I'll let you try to figure this out as you go. And the depth to 4. And what I have now is a bunch of little squares representing what's going to eventually be the palm of my hand. I'm now going to start shaping these a little bit. Where's the front? Where would the fingers go? Look what I'm looking at right here. The back. I don't want the back or the right. There's the front. Right there. See, I'm looking at this thing that says front. I actually can see where the front polygons are. So if I was to take one of these, write this down. So I right-clicked and went to face and selected one of them. I want to now take that face and make another one. It's called an extrusion. Hold down the shift key, right-click, and go extrude face. And I'm going to start writing you some notes. Actually, I have a bunch of notes on this stuff. It's already on Moodle. What that does when I do that is it duplicates that one face, and now there's how many faces? 2. Don't do this. Don't turn it off and then go, hey, did I do it? Wait a sec, did I do it? No, I'm not sure. Did I do that? What I just did is extrude a whole bunch of times right on top. That is the worst thing you can do. And you will do it. Trust me, you will do it a lot of times. If I delete one, hey, did they change it so you can't do it?
No, you got it there, just fix this.
See all the rest of these exploded? This is a vertex face mode. That looks good. This one has some crazy stuff going on. It's bad. You can see these little tiny edges going on there. You should never see that. But we'll deal with that at some other time when you have it. So I'm just going to undo. Undo is good. There we go. Let's try this again. Shift, right click, extrude. Grab the blue one, the handle, move it out. If I extrude 4 fingers exactly at the same place, it's going to be a little crazy, so I'm just going to move it off the side a little bit. I'm going to extrude that one again. So shift, right click, extrude, or you can write this down. The G key on the keyboard will repeat the last thing you did. So if I hit G again, I'm extruding again. So what we want to do is try this now, where we can build one of these things and extrude it. Oh, that's looking like a hand, eh?